Hey guys, and welcome to our video looking at bar graphs. So as you can see, I've put some random information up there. These are just the different sports that people in a random class will play, and we'll worry about that later when we get to the title. Here we have the things we need. So we need a title, scale, bars, axes labels, and axes themselves. Okay, and here are my axes, and I've already put some of the information on it. Now you guys are using a maths book, so you'll have the squares. You can just line them up perfectly with the squares. Okay, I'm doing it on a whiteboard, so it's a little bit more tricky. So the first thing is here I've got to have an even scale. So what I would suggest is each of these numbers can line up with a different square in your book, and then you just choose a scale. So I'm going up in twos because I know that my highest one is 19. Okay, the next thing you do, label the different groups that you're measuring. So I've got rugby, football, cricket, hockey, and basketball. Okay. And then the first thing you do is you line up your rugby and you look at how many. Rugby is 10, so you put a dot there and then you draw a bar. Simple as. So that is rugby. Next, football. Football is 13, so we follow up from football. We get to about halfway between 14 and 12. We draw our bar. Now, your bars will be way better than mine, okay, because you were doing it in your maths book. Their bars want to be the same width. I'm whiteboard, so it's not super easy. But as you can see, I've left a gap. There are two types of graphs that are like this. There's a histogram and a bar graph. Bar graphs, there are gaps between the bars. Histograms, there is no gaps between the bars. So today we're looking at a bar graph, so that way we will have gaps in between our bars. Next one is cricket. Cricket is 7, so we go halfway between 8 and 6. We connect it up with cricket. Hockey is 19. So we go halfway between 18 and 20. We line up with hockey. Here's my little mark. Some nice straight lines. Obviously, you're doing this in your maths book and you'll have a ruler, so it'll be a whole lot better. Very wavy hockey line. And last one is basketball, which is also 7. So we can just line it up exactly with cricket. Okay, so let's just check off our rules. We have axes, we have bars, we've used the scale. So we've got 3 things so far. The next thing we need is to label things. So here we've got the number of students. Okay, here we can write sports. So just labeling what that information is being shown on that particular axis. So we can tick it off. We've done our axes labels. And lastly, we need a title. And this, we're going to call it 7 Nolan Sports Participation 2021. Okay. Now, obviously, it's not true to Nolan. I just made it up. But that's just giving you a bit of an idea about how we do a bar graph. The other, and then we'll tick off the title. The other thing you should be doing, and you'll also be marked on, is your neatness. I'm on a whiteboard, not going to be the most perfect, okay, but you guys will have a maths book, so the expectation is you guys are doing it a whole lot neater. And you're also doing it in pencil, so you can rub it out and correct it. But remember, you want to be making sure these bars are not touching. They are right at their specific edge of where they're meant to be, and they're showing the information clearly. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.